We're gonna be live like right now.
All right, here we are, live.
America,
3,
America.
1. Ben.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Hotspot Gamer Podcast, the only video games podcast that slept with your girlfriend last night. Oh shit, was I supposed to say that?
Yeah.
All six of us, baby.
Yeah, we got the whole crew here today, and this is going to be this show is gonna be worse than the View. God damn it! But
It's the gangbang heard around the world.
Ooh.
Available only on
Especially-
PlayStation.
But so yeah, obviously last week we had our friend Bill Gardner, lead director on what the fuck is the name of the game? God damn it!
Perception, you
Perception.
douchebag.
I had it on the tip of my tongue.
Which
I had it on the
check-
tip of my tongue. Perception. Yes, we had him on the podcast last week. Very insightful podcast. Lovely podcast. Bill Gardner, Perception. Go check that out when it comes out. But so yeah, we missed a whole week of news because of this. And I don't think we did too much news the week before. I mean, maybe a little bit, but we were more just bullshitting with each
Yeah,
other.
we've been kind of slacking on the whole news thing.
Yeah,
Well,
we need to get back to the news, guys. We got some things to talk about. We got some things to talk about tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
We've got the new Hyundai Accent coming out. We've got the
Shut up, Will.
washing
Shut up,
machine,
Beasley.
the new washing machine from Sears.
So let's start off, and we'll drop this bomb real quick.
No,
Street
Okay.
Fighter 5. It's not doing too well, huh?
No,
No.
it's doing horrible.
Anybody?
it's tanked. It's tanked. Completely tanked.
There's
I
even
don't have it,
articles
so-
online that say that are claiming that it tanked, and there's more than one article.
Yes, I know, because I read them, that's why I said it tanked. It's tanked. It's fucked.
I can tell you exactly why this game tanked. This game
Um,
tanked because it's not following up on previous iterations of the game.
No.
I mean, this is the first Street Fighter game that we've ever had in the history of Street Fighter games that doesn't have a fucking arcade mode. It doesn't have a chance
It's
for you to
terrible.
go in and
So,
practice with your guys
It's
and like get your moves, and then on top of that, where's his character select screen? There is no character select screen. You fucking pick your character, and then you go in and fight guys. And if you want to pick a different guy, you gotta back out to the main menu, pick a different guy, and go back into the fucking game again.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's
this is
terrible.
basically the Tony Hawk Pro Skater of fighting games.
Yeah.
It's got Tony Hawk
Pretty
syndrome,
much.
yeah.
Okay, that's
Right
going to be a
now.
new thing. Tony Hawk
Of
syndrome.
course.
This is very cool, Mark. You need to put that on the website on our rating system. From Tony Hawk.
What is it, like a bar scale? Tony Hawk to
To Pro Skater 5. Yeah, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5, Street Fighter 5, and like they're right here.
No, well, we
And
need to find
Every other game
figure
should be
out-
above it.
yeah, like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5 is like a 0, and then we need to find something that's like a 10.
We'll call
Any
it
other
Wesley Snipes.
game.
We'll call it Wesley Snipes. Wesley
Any-
Snipes will be the.
Any other game.
But let me say this. Let me say this. I have played Street Fighter 5.
I have two.
I have
Honestly,
not.
the mechanic
I
to the
have not.
game, the mechanics of the game, the gameplay is fucking solid.
Yeah, it is.
So it's kind of unfortunate that this game is turning out the way it is right now, as we all should know by this point, because we all follow the news and stuff. Some of our listeners may not know, but
I just
There-
noticed that Luke changed the movie in the background to.
he did change the movie to America. Fuck yeah. There will be there's going to be a big free update for Street Fighter 5 in March.
It's still not worth
Uh,
it.
At this point, I would say no,
Band-Aid. Sorry. Oh, had to
because they are not putting in that fucking arcade mode that every other fighting game has. But yeah, we're talking here on March 6th. The update still hasn't happened yet. They're putting in their brand new cinematic story mode, a couple other things. Yeah.
Band-Aid.
Staying with fighting games for 2 minutes.
I'm
Mortal
telling-
Kombat.
I'm telling you right now,
Oh, yeah.
just to finish this up real quick. I'm telling you right now, Capcom fucked this up because they were rushing it out to get it into the hands of the guys who do this for a living. You know, they were trying to rush it out for Evo, and that was
Well,
the big mistake.
Dude, they ruined. They messed the game up because I agree with you. I played it. The mechanics are amazing. The game in-game graphics looked great. I mean, they're really stylized and everything.
Mhm.
But the overall package of the game is just it's not finished. And now they're
No.
saying, oh well, in March we're going to give you a Band-Aid basically and make things better. You know,
Nope, we
but,
thought
I mean,
2014
so much of that
was-
stuff's not even excusable.
I always thought the graphics were pretty poor, to be honest. Like, for Street Fighter game, they're good for most games, but
Right. No, I thought that 2014 was the year of broken games, but apparently
This year,
2016 is the year of unfinished games so
no,
far.
what started
Well,
the curse?
yeah.
What started the curse was Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5. That started the fucking curse. Okay, it started last summer.
Boom.
Okay, and then every other game was just like, you're cursed because this game just came out.
No, if you remember, Halo 5 came out in 2014. Assassin's Creed Unity, 2014.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
The Assassin's Creed games are its own.
No, but that was one after the other, broken game after broken game after broken game, and then we had 2015, which had a lot of really good games.
Oh,
2015.
Advanced Warfare. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare was messed up.
That game was
Yeah.
fucked from the start.
Yeah, but what did they have before that? Ghost.
Well,
I
we
mean-
don't talk about we don't mention that name on this show, sir.
Well, this is the whole thing.
Actually, quick segue before we move on to
Okay.
Mortal Kombat, because I know
Yeah,
Liam wants to talk about it, and I got to give him something
do
to talk
too.
about here. So it was leaked from I forget, it was some European online distributor that there was a post, or not a post, but that there's a pricing out for the next Call of Duty game. Call of Duty Ghost 2. This is still rumor. It's not confirmed, but usually in the COD cycle, we usually see late March, early May is when they announce the new Call of Duty. So there are two rumors floating right now. One is going to be Call of Duty Bloodlines, and one of which is Call of Duty Ghosts Boo, Return of the Sith or some shit like that.
What's the who's up this year for making the Call of Duty game?
It's Infinity Ward.
Ward.
Infinity Ward.
Yeah.
I'm really, I'm hoping for either another Modern Warfare, which I don't think is going to happen.
You're not going to get it.
I do want another World War II game. I want them to go back to the roots.
Well, that's what Bloodlines sounds like. It's going to be something going kind of back because it just with the name Bloodlines, you know, the histories and stuff. So
Well, again, let's talk about let's throw E3 into this. Activision is not going to be at E3 this year.
but Call of Duty will be.
Call of Duty will be, but Activision, there's not going to be an Activision booth at E3.
And EA Games, leading up to the actual E3, is having their own EA Fest, which is free to the public, by the way. It's going to be in LA. Look up on EA's site, and it's because EA said they want to give something to the fans because they know not everybody can go spend a bunch of money to go to E3 or get in.
that's it. That's a great idea, and I really hope it works out for them, and I hope they get a lot of people to go. But like last year, I'm probably 65% sure when I say this, Activision is not going to be at E3 because of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5.
It was
But
quite
I know
good.
what happened was the E3 committee. The committee for E3 said they came. You know, Activision came up. Hi, we're here to sign up. You shamed us. Leave now.
I'm just keeping outside so that anyone who's bought Tony Hawk's going to leave it there.
Yeah, we can have a. We should have organized it. Had a Tony Hawk crush. Drive over the games with the steamroller. You know, do the whole thing. Light them on fire. Say that's fire damnation.
And just real quick to finish off the first-person shooter thing, there was also a rumor about Battlefield 5 being a World War I game.
That would
Yeah.
be, that would be fucking amazing.
Isn't it? World War II or World War One?
I would want, dude.
It was one.
Honestly, there are World War I games out there, but you don't have. There wasn't like a really big company making the World War I game like Activision or EA. If EA made or wait, sorry, EA, who DICE. If they make a World War I game, guaranteed that's going to be a huge, huge seller, and I will probably most likely pick up a copy of that if it is a World War I game.
No, then the next Call of Duty is actually going to be called Call of Duty Primal Warfare. You're going to be there with sticks and stones and bear traps.
Dude,
Yeah.
believe it or not, Far Cry Primal was a really good game.
Was? What do you mean was? You got to still be playing it. It's
Wait,
a big
yeah, that's
already
kind
done
of,
with
that can't be much of a good game if you've already.
No, I think I'm almost done with the story. I think so.
All right, well, let's let Liam talk for a minute. Liam wanted to talk about Mortal Kombat X or XL, whichever one.
XL.
Well, I mean, if you did the updates on your, as Will and I were talking about this morning, if you did the updates on your Mortal Kombat, you would have noticed that its name has changed from Mortal Kombat X to Mortal Kombat XL. And
Yeah.
it's I went into it this afternoon. Not much has changed. Just the new characters, new. I think there's a new fight mode, but that's about it. And
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know
Yeah,
how they can go XL. It's not exactly extra large. It's just
Who keeps on
Well,
throwing shit in the Dropbox?
Liam, you bought the season pass for the game?
I did, yes.
Yeah, that's why it changed over. People who didn't buy the season pass for the game, that wouldn't have changed over for them in the update.
No, it's not true because I don't have the. It changed for me, and I don't have the season pass.
Did you get the characters then?
Well, I bought a character. I bought the
No, but
alien.
the ones that came with the update when it changed over to XL, did you get those characters?
I have no idea. Dude, honestly, all I did was update it, buy the alien character, and start having battles with the Predator because that's what
Okay.
I'm waiting for.
The one thing that they still haven't fixed, though, is the fact that it's fucking region locked.
Yeah.
That's
you
why I
would-
got rid of it, because I really wanted to fight Liam, and it made me so sad that I just completely sold the game. I got rid of it.
Well, there is that too. Well, that's about it on Mortal Kombat. I don't know, Mark. I wanted to hear more about this Far Cry Primal, though.
Okay. Far Cry Primal is obviously, Will pretty much summed it up. It's sticks, stones, and arrows. You get to tame wild beasts. You get to ride certain beasts that are large enough for you to ride them to get around faster. If you don't feel like fast traveling, collecting resources to build, craft arrows and spears and clubs and all this whatnot. It's a really interesting game. It's different from the rest of the Far Cry games, even though it still plays like Far Cry. It's just a really different concept of Far Cry. If you played Far Cry 4 and went back to the Ancestry levels in Far Cry 4, they played just like that with the arrows and stuff like that. They're not a lick of English. Nobody speaks English. They speak in their own type of language. Some of it. Well, when they say the word no, they're saying it's kind of sounds like they're speaking German a little bit. So I think they went along with real languages and just mixed some of it up.
Okay.
Along with the graphics, it's not a realistic graphically because like the rest of the Far Cry games, it was more of a. I'm not going to say cartoony. But it meets the cartoony and realism, and they just meet in the middle for graphics. The controls are really good, but I'm not entirely too fond of the weapon selecting system. You got to hold the L1 button and then use the joystick to select your weapon. But when you're selecting your weapons, it doesn't pause the game; it slows the game down.
Okay.
Is this game worth buying new? Yeah, it's worth buying new in my opinion, but it's not. The game's probably not gonna. It's not made for everybody. Like if you like guns and buildings and stuff like that, and this game is not for you. This all takes place, and I think it is 10,000 BC. It takes place. There's caves.
Comparing this to The Witcher.
Comparing this to The Witcher, I actually enjoy Far Cry Primal more than The Witcher.
Wow, that's actually a big thing for you because I know how much you enjoyed The Witcher. So fuck. Okay. All right. Cool. Nice one.
Well, hey, real quick. Go ahead, finish up, Mike.
Oh well, I wanted to talk about this game that I downloaded yesterday, but I'll wait until you're done talking.
Oh, okay. No, I just looked this up real quick. Okay, so Mortal Kombat X's new characters are free to try this weekend on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Earlier this week, Combat Pack 2 was released, adding Leatherface, Triborg, and Bo Rai Cho, that fat, flatulent bastard. And this weekend only, which we're dating ourselves, March 6th, Sunday.
It's over.
It's pretty much over, but you can try out the new characters for free. Yeah.
Yay!
All right, show. That's a reason to buy DLC if ever I heard one.
Well, guess what, guys? I spent $30 on this game yesterday.
Okay, I've heard of that. It's a good game, isn't it?
If you got
Okay, now, if you're like me and like everybody else that owns a PlayStation 4, we never shut off our consoles. We always put it in rest mode when we're not using it, right?
right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, if you were to download this game and never shut off your console or do a hard reset, as in click the reset button, the frame rate, you're going to have frame rate issues, jitter problems, and everything else, and a really buggy-looking game.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Now, in order to fix this problem, what you have to do is actually go to your menu and actually restart your console. Then all the bugs are fixed.
Well, that's stupid.
Yeah, no, yeah.
The game,
Unless
I
Can you
haven't
pay
played.
$30 for that?
I paid. No, it's fixed now. It's fixed now. I fixed it this afternoon. I haven't got a chance to play it yet. But
I'm pretty sure you paid $60 for Evolve, so I mean, worse things have happened.
Jab,
played-
jab.
I did play this game, Heavy Rain, on PlayStation 3. Good story. It is difficult, especially if you want to keep all your characters alive, because your choices basically changes the outcome of the game, which is awesome.
I have never played this before, so this is kind of
Yeah.
like Until Dawn, kind of.
Yeah, similar to that. It is a good story. It is a good game. I really enjoyed it myself.
So they redid it for the PS4, right?
Yeah, it's a remastered version.
Well, dude, the graphics, I'll tell you right now, the graphics look amazing. That's all I saw so far. I haven't played the game. I just saw the graphics of the game, and it just looks amazing.
And then the other game that they made as well, also a remaster for the PlayStation. Which one was that?
Beyond Two Souls.
Beyond Two Souls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one with what's her name?
Yeah, I still want to get that game. It looks fucking
Yeah,
amazing.
I would try that. Yeah, because Willem Dafoe and Emma, whatever her name
That
is.
chick from Juno.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was also she
hey.
played Kitty Pryde in X-Men.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Great job, Kitty
So,
Pryde, by the way.
if you download this game on a PS4, you do have to reset your console in order for it to work right.
Lame.
Okay.
No. It's
that's
not
lame.
lame. It's only a one-time thing. It's,
Yeah, but it's
I don't
still-
know what. The thing is, I don't know what changes. I really don't. But it stopped the whole jitter
Some
and
kinda
frame
crap.
rate problem. It corrected something doing it. So
Speaking,
So we'll hear later from you once you've played it. We'll get a review next week.
Yes.
Speaking of frame rate issues, I think it was last week or the week before, there was an update issued for Firewatch that fixed on the PlayStation 4.
For Firewatch XL.
No, seriously though, it runs great now. There's
cool.
absolutely no problems with the frame rate as far as I've seen on Firewatch, and I played through it again, and yeah, it's still a pretty fucking good game.
Bravo to the developer for listening, because I mean that was a big complaint. I read about it online, and good bravo to them for fixing it.
Yeah.
You
Mm.
know.
Something we didn't talk about last week, obviously, because it was out by the time the podcast aired last week, but March's PlayStation Plus free games were announced, put out. They're out there now.
Broforce.
Yeah, this month
Yeah.
we have Broforce for the PS4, a
SA.
hilarious
that
take
was-
on Contra.
That was made by SA Studio.
Yeah,
South African studio. Yeah.
And also for
3 lives.
the PS4, Galaxy is free this month. So pick that one up. I actually haven't tried it, but I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I was thinking of picking it up. So I'm gonna go do that.
Yeah.
PS
Spend that
Vita.
hard-earned
You can
money.
co-op.
Hey
You can
Ben,
co-op in that game.
Yeah.
Ben, I hate saying this, and you know I hate saying this. I agreed with you with the game. I agree with that. Hitman is not going to be a good game.
No, it's not.
No.
We
Wow.
were
He
every
admitted it.
this weekend the open beta was available for everyone to try.
I didn't finish the PlayStation Plus games yet, though.
It doesn't matter. We're in this what? It's March 6th.
Yeah, it's March 6th. It's the first week the fucking games are available. Can I just say them and get it done with?
Go
Fine.
get it done. Get it done. Get
What
it
are we
done.
gonna do it next week, Mike? In the middle of the month? I mean,
By
come
the way,
on,
the free
man.
games that you already know about are.
Yeah. All right. So, anyways, PlayStation Vita, we got Reality Fighters, which don't even fucking bother with that. I downloaded it and I trashed it, and Flame Over, which is actually a pretty decent game. It's a 3/4 top-side view, roguelike, where you play as a firefighter, and you got to put out the flames. It's actually pretty fun. It's pretty difficult too. And then on PS3, The Last Guy, which I think was a PlayStation 3 launch title, and Super Stardust HD.
Yeah.
So there you go. There's your PlayStation Plus games for this month.
So can
Mike,
I?
Go for it now. Go
Yeah.
for it, Mike.
Mike.
Talk about Hitman and how shitty it is, because it's really not that great.
Wait for a price drop around $15 to buy it.
You get the starter pack right now for
Pro
$15
tip.
because it's
Pro-
episodic. Pro tip.
Pro tip.
So, hey, can I talk a little bit about Overwatch since I did play that this last week?
Yeah,
bunch.
sure, go for it.
Okay, so I played the Overwatch beta, which is the first outing of a first-person shooter by Blizzard. It was a closed beta, so whoever was there. So there were some wait times sometimes getting into lobbies. I will say that, but I'm not going to hold that against them because this was a real beta. The game is a team-based shooter. It's first person. You definitely have most of the matches I played. I don't know if there were going to be any straight team death matches, but they were all like escort and defend kind of game modes, and they were pretty cool. The characters they start you off with is like 21 of them or so, and they fall in the ranges of offense, defense, tank, and medic.
Mm-hmm.
So how you build your squad, and I think it'll be better. I was playing with complete random people, but how you build your squad will kind of, like, if you have the medics and you want the guy tank, the character, what the hell was his name? Got it right here.
Okay, so what you're
Reinhardt.
saying is that it's not like Rainbow Six with the operators. If someone picks an operator, you can no longer pick that character.
Right. No, you could have two Reinhardts, which Reinhardt's the big guy you've probably seen in the pictures with the big hammer and everything. Which you can create a big giant force shield that everybody can stand behind, and you can kind of go through a choke point with them. It'll block the weapons. So it is like Rainbow Six, and the idea of having a team, a squad, is going to make the game a lot more fun. But you do have more options in them.
Because I've seen somebody with a bow and arrow and stuff like that, and like climbing walls and stuff. I thought was really weird.
So like what?
I've seen someone like Thief climbing up a wall with like a bow and arrow.
Oh, with the arrow?
Mm.
Yeah, I didn't get to play all the characters, so I know that I liked a few of the characters. I played from each of the ranks. The support medic people are probably the most important, only because some of them have pretty rapid team healing factors. So like you guys can just run in there and they can just keep healing you, and you can wreck the other team if you do it right. The thing is some of the characters, it's not like a traditional. There's not an ADS on all the characters. So some of your characters, you're first person, but you're kind of shooting from the hip. You do have markers, reticles, so you do have something to aim with, of course. But the thing is this game is going to be open to a lot of types of people to play. It's got so many characters, and your rank is all for your aesthetics and for earning loot and whatnot. Your rank will not affect you. If you're rank 40 and you're playing a rank 2 guy, your characters are still the same, equal. They don't go like on rank by that. So I kind of thought that was cool. This is a big squad-based shooter, and it was really fun to play. I can't wait for it to come out in June something. All systems.
I watched some gameplay of it over the weekend, and it looks okay. I don't know if it's. I mean, it is their first outing for an FPS game, so we got to give them a little bit of leeway, I suppose. But
they're trying something new.
Yeah, they are trying something new. So, you know.
Yeah, well, the mechanics of the game work really well, though, when you're actually playing. It does have it's not going to be a COD killer or anything like that. It's definitely just another option.
No, it's not even gonna touch sides on a COD with regards to COD. But
I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to be touching that game because I don't have a PC that's going to be good enough to handle it. I won't be able to afford it on PS4 because June 21st. No Man's Sky comes out, man.
And that is a must-buy. That's a must-buy.
Yeah. I'm sorry. So, we tweeted this earlier in the week. Hello Games announced that No Man's Sky is launching on June 21st. The PS4 limited edition is going to be $80, and the PC Explorers Edition, which I don't know honestly what that entails. I think that I'm sorry, I'm seeing it right here. It comes with a tin toy style replica of a ship. It has a nice, pretty little box and everything like that. That's $149.99, $150.
Well, do you know what? I believe that there was an article.
Not the expensive.
Well, there was an article floating around online, and I think the article was said this game is intimidatingly huge.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that one of the articles, and from what I've seen from the game footage, it is pretty fucking humongous. Like they're not calling it an open world game. It's called an open galaxy.
We've seen the gameplay. We watched E3. We looked at all we've looked at all the gameplay before. This game is massive. This is an undertaking of note. Okay, because to be able to play a game like this, where the whole world, you're interacting basically with everybody in a universe, it's fucking.
Yeah, and you can find your own planet and name it Ben Sphincter Prime. And
guys,
awesome.
Don't steal that. That's my first planet name. Fuck you.
But
everybody name your
looking
planet
at the
Ben
big
Sphincter.
problem the game's going to have. You guys aren't looking at the big problem the game's going to have.
Oh, it's going to have problems.
Because of the humongous size of the game. Okay, I realize that, server issues. In order to hold a multiplayer game of this magnitude, do you know how big their servers have to be?
Because
all the planets are self-generating. Now, if you go to a planet self-generating, that gets put into the server and that takes up space. Now, if you got all these people claiming these planets, having all these new planets being created and being stuffed into this little server, that's going to be a problem. May cause lag. May cause the servers. No, I'm serious. It may overheat the servers. I don't know. I just want. I want to know.
No Man's Sky failure.
Now, see, here's what I'm confused about, because I was listening to an interview with one of the main developers from Hello Games last week, and he said that this game doesn't have to be played online.
That's weird, because it seems like a just multiplayer game online.
But it's technically not multiplayer, because you could go through the game for weeks at a time and probably not see one other person.
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying that if something's self-generated, data needs to go somewhere. Okay, this is all the interviews I saw about No Man's Sky. No one ever asked this question. How are the servers going to react when this finally hits online? Nobody ever asked that question. I want to talk to the fucking guy, okay, that did all these. Someone needs to get a hold of this guy. I want to ask him the question: are the servers going to be good enough for the game?
Somebody already did 70 question answer with the bloke who did No Man's Sky. I don't know if that's one of the questions, but somebody did it.
Well, Luke, we're talking about a specific question.
Oh man, Luke!
So if you're telling me that was one of the questions, good answer. But if you're not, then what the fuck are you on about, mate?
I'm trying to go through 70 questions now. I'm trying to find it.
Oh, by the way, somebody did question him about the game, but not about the question you were asking.
How are the servers? And he's and the answer by the guy is they rock. Wait,
Luke,
they rock. That's it. They rock.
Great to have you back.
I'm still reading.
Well, anyway, I just wanted to say,
He's doing his
this guy's going to be
research.
amazing. Overwatch, by the way, which is going to be a game for FPS geeks. I mean, so when you get into the No Man's Sky, this is the epic. As long as it works, it's going to be the epic.
What my question is, because I haven't really looked, is there a storyline in No Man's Sky?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
You just choose your own adventure kind of thing.
The only thing that really gets me is the fucking menu, because it's exactly like Destiny menu.
Yes, it is.
I did hear a little bit. In the next coming weeks, we're gonna hear some things from Hello Games, maybe some videos, maybe some tweets or whatever the fuck. I don't know exactly what they're planning on doing, but they
How about
are
an open beta?
planning.
Like, just make a level and like have players
Yeah.
explore that one fucking level.
They're planning on introducing some of the UI to the fans, whoever's looking out for
I
it.
don't care about the UI. It looks like Destiny. The UI looks like Destiny. Okay, that's the UI.
Hey, but
I'm just
also,
telling you what they're doing, Mike.
guys,
I know.
and we do have a big, before we forget, Tuesday, another big, massive multiplayer game comes out.
That's right. The Division
The
released
It's
Tuesday.
finally here. Wait, I mean, take the magnitude of what 10 years it's been in development.
10 years.
Hold
Actually,
on.
no, you can't
I'm
blame them for the 10-year thing, because how long did it take Destiny to get made?
Yeah.
I'm checking my pre-orders right now. Hold on. Nope, it's not there.
Well, we know you're not going to buy it, Ben. You
I don't
like
trust
getting raped. You don't like getting rape trained in the Dark Zone.
The Dark Zone. The Dark Zone wasn't that bad. All right.
I think it's going to be worse though when it's bigger and there's more people hiding.
I do hate, like, if you're shooting and you accidentally shoot somebody into Dark Zone by accident. You don't mean to.
Bro, who the fuck?
I
But
was
then you have
playing.
a 10-second timer, though. If you shoot somebody by accident, you have a 10-second timer. So
Well, I was playing with Luke and who else was I playing with? Coley.
Yeah.
And I accidentally shot somebody. I honestly, it looked like it just grazed him a little bit. Didn't really hurt him. It was a big red sign saying, basically, it should have said, "You're fucked." You're fucked. It
Dude.
should just.
No, and see, that's not even your fucked. They're fucked like when on a full-on manhunt, and we're sitting there trying to hold it down, and everybody in the Dark Zone wants to kill you at that point for the bonus XP.
Well, it could be fun because I think me and Luke were chasing this guy into the Dark Zone.
Yeah.
We killed his entire team, and he was like, "Fuck this," and just ran. Me and Luke just ran after him for like I don't know how many fucking blocks and killed him.
I can't say I am excited about the Division coming out. Because once the Division comes out, all the hardcore Destiny players are going to go straight over to the Division, and I'm going to be able to get my 9-0 in Trials of Osiris. There'll be nothing but shitty fucking PvP players left, and I'll love every second of it. So thank you, guys.
Yay! Ben, I'll join you.
Oh, this is funny.
You and me, Liam. You and me.
Right after Will got done talking about Overwatch, I just got his email.
Well,
Nice.
like I said on that, it was technical application. I put it through, and then fuck it. It doesn't matter.
All right, well, let's talk about another beta that came out this weekend. I think
Uncharted 4. Yes.
It wasn't a real beta. It was.
No, it was just a PvP. It was a stress test for the PvP. Will and I played a little bit of this yesterday. I played for actually quite a while yesterday before Will came on, and I had quite a few matches. As I was saying to Will, I really hope that they do something about the menu, because it looks like they spent about $10 making the menu.
No, this game is pretty much done. They postponed it 2 weeks for whatever reason, but
if anybody else has gone onto it and seen what the menu looks like when you're going into the PvP, what the fuck? This is supposed to be some grandioso game. It looks like a game from the 90s when you're in the menu. You're like,
well, dude,
what?
the menu is so easy. You can change the menu pretty damn easy. Maybe it was just purely for the beta. It did get set back until when's it coming out now?
May. It's coming out of May.
May 10. May 10.
It's set back 2 weeks, and I believe that was for pre-order demand.
Okay, actually, they pushed it back because they wanted to make sure they had enough copies made.
Yeah,
but
they couldn't ship enough.
The problem with Naughty Dog, all their games, every single menu on their game is exactly the same.
Well,
that's how they cut corners, man. They just keep
then the game needs to be amazing. Now, playing the PvP, like I said, it was fun. I did quite well. I mean, I was getting kills in the 20. I was coming first all the time. We were winning all the time. But having played the Division with the duck and cover system, as Will has said as well,
the duck and
cover system in the Division, it's amazing. In the Division, it's amazing. In this game, it's not so good. The duck and cover system.
Yeah. I thought it was okay. I think it's more like the Division. It's more. It's a lot more hold your hand type of a cover system, because they will literally tell you I played the last 2 betas, and in the last 2 betas, they literally tell you what button to push, and then you like scroll your camera around. And it's like, oh, push this button to go over to this cover. And you know, it's literally like, we're gonna hold your hand, and you can come over to here.
Yes.
We're gonna move over here.
Well, I for one enjoyed the PvP quite a bit. It's a different thing playing PvP like that in third-person view.
Yeah.
You know, it's even different from the Dark Zone, because in this, it doesn't take that much to kill you at all.
Yeah,
it's a couple of shots, and you're dead. And then the fucker goes and really drills it to you and kicks you in the fucking ribs to kill you. So you don't have chance to recover.
Probably the most important question that would probably help in order for me to buy this game.
Okay.
Okay. Now, considering that the game is fully done, the only reason why they pushed it back was because they wanted to make sure they have enough copies. So obviously the game is 100% done.
Yeah, they're pressing it.
Okay, so now here's the big question. How is the gameplay graphically?
I guarantee the story mode is going to be pretty fucking good.
Story mode is going to look a lot better than the PvP did. The PvP,
of course.
I saw a lot of rendering issues where the one background was doing this the whole time, and it's a mountain, so it shouldn't be doing that. So,
windy mountain.
If we're talking about Uncharted games, I don't know if you guys played the older Uncharted games. I played 2. I played 3.
Yeah. I bought the collection.
Okay, so you bought the collection. Is there multiplayer in the collection?
I don't think so.
Only on 3.
I think it's just story on the collection there.
Okay, well, when it was a little bit after I got my PS3. I got my PS3 late in the cycle. One of the first free PlayStation Plus games I got was Uncharted 3. And it was like the entire bundle with all the different fucking... It had everything. Like, you could fucking play that game in Spanish if you fucking wanted to. So I downloaded that sucker, which was 40 fucking gigs. And I went through the entire story mode, It's an amazing fucking story. I loved it. Went back and I played Uncharted 2. But one of the things I did do was I tried out the multiplayer, and I thought the multiplayer at the time was kind of, it was meh. As you guys know, I'm not a huge third-person cover-based shooter guy, but it was kind of tolerable. It had good mechanics. It was okay. And this Uncharted 4 multiplayer, it's the same thing with better graphics, and you get a grappling hook.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I saw there. I mean, honestly, it's okay, but that's not what you buy an Uncharted game for.
No, I think that the story mode in Uncharted has always been the thing you play the game for, and I think that from the videos we saw at E3 and all the gameplay we've seen so far, I think that the story is just gonna fucking destroy.
Oh yeah.
Guys, I just got this in. That Matt just spent his $120 that he won.
Yes, we know.
We had that on Facebook earlier today.
And I'm gonna show you what he bought with it.
Yeah.
I thought it was sound purchases. I was down with his purchases. I was okay with what he purchased.
Yes, so
he bought Batman Arkham Knight and a PX24 Turtle Beach headset wired.
Nice.
Those are actually good headphones, so.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're welcome, buddy. You're welcome. Just let you know. You're welcome.
From us to you. Big thumbs up. All right, so we are coming up on 47 right now. So let me talk about this real quick. All right, so I was
Is anyone going to talk about the R2-D2 in the room?
No. Or the Yoda. So I was looking around on my social media apps, and I actually had gotten a notification that I hadn't used my Instagram in a while. So I jumped back on my Instagram, and I was looking around, and for some reason, I follow EA on Instagram. I don't know why. There's really no point in it. But I looked at the page, and apparently people want something different from Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5.
Really?
Let me just read this to you real quick. All right, so this is coming from EA's Instagram.
Wait, hold on. This is coming from EA's Instagram talking about Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5.
No, wait. You listen.
Okay, I will listen.
All right, so EA posts, who's ready to play #PVZGW2 tomorrow? #video games, #gaming. Now, we're going to look at the comments because that's the important part.
All right, let's hear these comments.
All right. AA Bedino7 says, I swear if you just stole my money on Madden Mobile, nothing. Okay. David Martinez says, we want Skate 4, please. Andrew Reinhardt says, we want Skate 4. Andrew Reinhardt says, please. David Lattimore says, Skate 4. Let's see here.
This seems like a trend. It seems like a trend's going on here.
There's a lot of comments. Hold on, there's a lot of comments here. Tough Teddy says, where's Skate 5? And then Matt_is_me_name says, at Tough Teddy Skate 5, you mean Skate 4? Guitar X Longboard says, you know what's better than Plants and Zombies? Skate 4. Let's see here. There's a couple of other good ones.
Stop it, Will.
I gotta go. RW.13 says they stopped posting. Must be busy making Skate 4.
I think they got a thing going for Skate 4.
I don't know. It could be anal sex.
It gets kind of surreal. It gets kind of surreal because this kid then goes, RenaTX, he says, Skate fucking 4, please. Do you see all these fucking comments? Sully Sunday says, Skate 4 would be great, or at least approve Skate 3 for backwards compatibility. It's been months. Fresh _ bus says, shut up about Garden Warfare 2 and start making Skate 4.
Yeah.
I think they have a point.
I was reading through this earlier, and there was one guy that actually said, if you don't make Skate 4, I'm going to die. Do you want to take my life? Please make Skate 4.
he's got anal seepage problems.
Maybe some anal bleeding.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Will. By the way, that's nice scripting in the corner over there.
Here's a good one. Okay, so EasyO73 says S. Easy73 says K. EasyO73 says A. EasyO73 says
Skank.
EasyO73 says E. Gabe.E5 says, when y'all gonna bring me Skate 4? EasyO73 says 4.
Okay. So this is sum things up. Everybody wants Skate 4. Are you gonna really read all the comments and say I want Skate 4?
Oh no, I'm skipping a shit ton of them. There's 4,000 comments.
Oh,
on
Jesus
one
Christ.
So yeah, I think maybe people might want Skate 4. I don't know. It might be a thing.
It might be a thing.
Hashtag Skate 4. Jack _ Scotch says, please bring NBA Live Mobile to the United States. Okay. Not that guy.
Skate 4 plus people equals
I guess
something
he's just trying to break it up. I don't know. Every other comment on this post is just
Skate 4 plus
can we have
people
Skate 4?
equals something anal. Anal bleeding?
And I actually,
our episode of the podcast was brought to you by anal seepage.
Actually, this episode of the Hotspot Gamer podcast is brought to you by hashtag We Want Skate 4.
Yeah.
I thought we were sponsored by some type of medical marijuana.
Yeah, that's www.audible.com.
Is that what we get to be?
We get weed? What the fuck?
The North County San
How come
Diego
I haven't gotten any fucking
marijuana dispensary.
I'll try to keep you updated. I looked around, and after I saw that, I looked at EA's Twitter, and I looked at their Facebook, and this is not prevalent over there, so it's just strictly on their Instagram account. Every single post they put up, every comment is Skate 4.
So you should go to their Twitter page. You should go to their Twitter page and go to their Facebook page and post a comment. Skate 4, please. Yeah. And that will start it.
Yeah.
It's a phenomenon. I love it. It's great.
And in other news, apparently Gabe Newell fired the host of the Dota 2 tournament and the entire production company.
Yeah. Yeah.
For
different reasons.
Yeah, for different reasons. Ramsey's 666 keyboard was missing. That went missing in the tournament as well, so that got delayed. And that's all I can see for Dota 2.
You got to think about it, man. Like we got drama in the Dota, man.
Yeah, they had. Well, what Dota's been doing is they've been having these tournaments, kind of like they're having like their Royal Rumble and their blah blah blah, etc. Up to their big WrestleMania type event that they do every year. So they've been trying to expand their.
Which is a lot of money, by the way.
Oh yeah, it costs a shit ton. This apparently the Shanghai tournament that they had, the company that helped put it together did not do that great of a fucking job.
And
the production was lackluster. Sorry, Andre?
They've been doing it for years, though, and they've been doing a good job with the tournaments. But now they've just
Isn't there millions of dollars in the big one?
Hashtag we want hashtag Skate 4. We want Skate 4.
I forget the name of the guy who runs the Dota tournaments. He fired. He went to Reddit if I remember correctly, and put a post up on Reddit basically lambasting the guy who they fired off of the broadcasting couch. Basically saying...
James, it was James, I closed it now. Let me just reopen this thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was James. I'm sure you're on the right track, but he went on to Reddit.
Harding. It was James Harding.
Yeah, he went on to Reddit and put up a post about how the broadcaster in question was an ass, and they're not going to work with him again.
Yeah,
and,
that's James. Yeah.
Can we talk about Necromancer, please? Because that looks like a good game.
we got to. We're right.
Okay, sorry.
Oh my God, it's Game 4.
Hashtag 4.
Hashtag Skate4, hotspotgamer.com.
So there's also a new game coming out, the Technomancer. Upcoming game from a French studio, Spiders. They published through Focus Home Entertainment. They worked on games like Mars, Warlocks, and Bound by Fire. It's basically an RPG, post-apocalyptic RPG, and it's coming out for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC.
Well, do you know what they should do after they make this game?
Yeah.
They should make Skate 4.
Well, I watched some gameplay of this game the other day when you mentioned it on the chat stream, and fucking hell, it looks good. Looks interesting.
Cool. It looks awesome. Also, you can choose from different combat styles. So you can change your combat style inside the game, which is going to be quite interesting. And it's not just going to be... It's going to also change... So the story changed on your decisions you make in the game as well. You can craft equipment, weapons, armor for yourself as well. And then also you can recruit companions in your adventure.
Sweet.
So yeah, so far it's only listed as being released 2016, and that's it.
Sounds interesting.
Oh, look, what are you doing?
I'm trying to pull up Twitter right now because I just posted on the Hotspot Gamer Twitter account.
I think Luke wants to play a video for us.
It says hotspotgamer.com hashtag
Please
angry
bring your
goat.
items to the
Okay.
checkout now.
What the fuck?
That is one angry fucking goat right there.
Hey, hold on. This is what Luke wanted to talk about. This is a pretty good video, as far as I understand it.
Well,
Go ahead, play it, Luke.
if you guys you guys watching the pod or listening to the podcast on iTunes, you obviously don't know what we're laughing at right now. In order to find out what we do laugh at on the podcast, go to hotspotgamer.com to watch us live, or wait until it's up on iTunes and watch it on YouTube.
Yes. YouTube.
You know, we were talking about Street Fighter earlier. I was looking at the crap to do with Street Fighter, and they brought on to Tekken, and it's 20 years of Tekken, everything else has been out since 1995. Very bad. But they're doing the new Tekken this year, Tekken 7, the Fated Retribution.
Dude, I totally like how that guy just pushed a guy off the cliff and he just looked at the camera and smiled.
Yeah, smiled.
But I don't know if I take it you lot have all played Tekken, or one of them, or most of them. Yes? No?
Yes.
I remember this game is 20 years old. I remember playing it for Sega Saturn. Right? Sega Saturn?
I remember playing this in the arcades.
Yeah, I remember the arcade machine. It was a big arcade machine as well, wasn't it?
Yes.
But no, they're doing obviously they're doing the new one separate, and it also ties in with Street Fighter because it's got Akuma from Street Fighter in it, and they're doing a couple of new modes in it where you have like treasure boxes. So once you complete so many matches and stuff like that, you get collectibles and stuff like that to make your character better. They're doing a few new game modes where you not game modes but mechanics in the game. So where you have rage modes where it takes 30% of their life if you actually hit them with it and stuff like that. It's the 9th installment by Bandai Namco again. But it also says it's going to try and finish off the story between...
Hold on. I gotta stop you right there. What the fuck was that? Did I hear a goat?
Is somebody else playing the go?
I'm looking
All
at
right, well, this has been the Hotspot Gamer podcast for this week. You guys have a great week and keep on gaming. I'll see you later.
Alright, man, don't do that. Come on, we love you.
Oh, no, we're out. We're done. It's the end of the show. Bitch, I say the show's over. Hashtag Skate 4.
hashtag Angry Goat.
Hashtag fuck Slip Mike.
Okay, let's properly end this podcast.
Fine. Have a great week and keep on gaming. Fuck you.
Come on,
Ben, end the show.
End the show, Ben. Don't let this be an angry.
No, can't you just let it be epic and let me leave it with a mic drop? You can't even do that.
You've done that. You've done that. It's played.
You can do the mic drop
still not
after you get done doing your job.
Well, I guess this has been the Hotspot Gamer podcast for this week. You guys go ahead and check out www.hotspotgamer.com for all the news, all the reviews, and all the live streams.
Hey, you know what? Not only does it insult Ben, it also insults me because it sounds like you're mocking a lamb, which is my last name. So
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'll be quiet. I promise. See, I'm muted.
I could sit here and drink this beer all day, guys.
wait, how did we lose Will and Luke?
That's probably for the better.
No, he's back.
Oh,
I muted him. Don't worry about it.
All right, so anyways, this has been the Hotspot Gamer podcast for this week. Don't forget to check out www.hotspotgamer.com for all the news, all the reviews, and all the live streams that we put out there for you. Go to the Twitter at HSGamerReviews. You can visit all of us on Twitter at Ben K. Severed for me, at Lucas Campbell 01527 for Lukey, at Liam P. Finnegan, Liam Finnegan 7, that's what it is, for Liam. At B-side_23 for B-side, and at Hydra for Andre.
Yeah.
You want to talk to any of them. Go ahead, follow us on Facebook. Check out the YouTube channel where you can find all the podcasts and all of our live streams recorded there. And for what it's worth...
Wait, here's the catch, though. If you want to listen to us live, you can only listen to us at hotspotgamer.com. Only on hotspotgamer.com, not YouTube, nowhere else. Now, once we go live on iTunes, you can also listen to us at YouTube.
That's right. Okay, so yes. Once we go live on iTunes, you can listen to us on YouTube as well. And remember, I haven't said this in a little while, but I probably should say it. Do us a favor. Go check us out on iTunes, and if you're listening to us on iTunes, go ahead. Don't be scared to give us a review. If you don't want to give us a 5-star rating, don't give us a 1-star. Go ahead and give us some feedback and tell us what you think we should be doing better than what we are now. Luke, Mike, shut that shit off. Stop with the beer.
My phone's going mad. What's going on?
Yeah, my phone's going fucking crazy. What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
Only if you guys
Good
want.
night, good night, everybody. Bye.
Anyways,
God
please
damn it.
make sure go to the website, give us some feedback. Go to the Twitter, give us feedback. Go to the Facebook, give us fucking feedback. Let us
give
know
us
how we're
fucking
doing.
feedback.
Let us know how we're doing so we can be better prepared to serve you, the gamer.
Hashtag Skate4.
Hashtag Skate4.
Yeah.
As always, this has been the
Hashtag.
Hot Gamer podcast for this week. You guys have a great week, and hashtag we want Skate4.
Hashtag. Bye.
I'm gonna punch my computer.